Good morning, y'all. Got some bacon cooking. And ready to put a bagel in the air fryer for Jeremy. He's on his way. It is my off day, which would be a Friday. So we're going to get that going and have that ready for him when he comes over. Not because he expects it, because I like doing more nice stuff like that. And I'm going to enjoy my off day. I think I'm going to sit around, maybe do a little bit of cleaning. I might make some bread. We'll see where the day's going to take us. I don't know if I can do this with one hand. Let's see. I always like to have fruit with breakfast. Well, I don't always, but it feels like a complete breakfast when you have fruit. Kind of like, a vegetable with your dinner. So let's see. And coffee cup choice, you guys, is a must. I don't care what people say. Coffee tastes different out of cups. So if I know Jeremy, he's going to want, let's see, what is it? Probably this cup. Thrift store cups. Y'all know how I am. Well, if you don't, I love thrift store cups. But I don't really go to thrift stores that much anymore because I have a problem, so. What is it about pouring coffee that sounds so, comforting? It's comforting to me. The sound of coffee, the smell of bacon. There's something about that, just the smell of bacon that's been cooked. It reminds me of my mammals. That's what it is, coffee and bacon. If I could sum her up, coffee, bacon, and chocolate pie. But yeah, this is Jeremy's breakfast. He's going to come over and I'll have it waiting for him. Not because he expects me to, but I like doing stuff like this. This was always my favorite part of being a homemaker, is I like doing stuff for my family. And you know what, honestly, if I stay over there, he'll make me breakfast before I go to work too. So not that I feel I have to defend it, but I don't know, just something to mention. But yeah, breakfast, bagels with garden vegetable cream cheese, bacon. As you guys saw, I blot my bacon. This is just something I've always done just to get the excess fat off of it, the grease off of it. Bacon by itself, we know it's not that great anyway, but I just always like to blot it. I do save my bacon grease. I find it very hysterical now that bacon grease is for sale at the store. It cracks me up. I don't cook with it a lot, but when I do, like with my beans and stuff, you can't sub bacon grease. I use it with my green beans and my pinto beans. And then cantaloupe. My mama always had cantaloupe at every meal, breakfast, lunch, dinner. She always had cantaloupe. It was just the number one fruit that we always had. And she lived to be 98 years old and was in fairly good health up until the end. So I think cantaloupe is like the super fruit. But yeah, here's breakfast. So Harry and I just got back from my run. I took Harry for the first mile. He can keep up with me for a little bit and then I have to stop. So I'm running half a mile, then walking half a mile, running half a mile, walking half a mile. We've got a 10K coming up here in May, which I've ran before, and I did really well. What I mean by really well is I was able to complete it. And I did better, and I didn't die. So my goal this year is to just do better than I did last year, but I'm training much earlier than I did before. So yeah, and if you guys are familiar with the New River Gorge, you run down it 3 miles and then you run back up it 3 miles. And last year I was able to run the first 3 miles and I ran some, and I mean a very, very little bit. Wow, sports bra is twisted. A very, very little bit of the last bit because it was just that steep. However, when I was walking the steep part, I did really well because I guess I can walk and I can hike. What's the word? I can't run very fast and very long. I try though. So that's been my goal, has been consistency and just able to complete without feeling like, but I was able to push through on those hikes and go faster than some of the people were around me. Now I definitely got outran, but that's fine. I don't go for speed when I run. I just, like I said, I just go for consistency. So I'm gonna make my shake. I think I'll show you guys how I make my shake. I've showed it before, but I'll show you again. And yeah, we'll just continue on with this vlog. This is still my makeup from last night. I'm gonna shower after this. So yeah. So what happened here, I had a big zit coming up, and I mean a huge zit. And I had this medicine that they had given me before for this little spot that I had removed. And she said just use it anytime you get a zit. So it just left this huge red mark. Now that's just a old zit scar, but I'm afraid it's gonna leave one like this. So I will not be using that stuff again. Throw that away. Last time I listened to the dermatologist. Well, I mean, they were right that I needed to have that removed. We weren't really sure what it was, but that's what years of tanning bed will get to you. Do to you. I don't know. Anyway, it's not time for me to preach because everybody knows about all that. All right, so let's get to my shake. And then we get a shower and do some stuff around the house. And then Joe's got basketball tonight. I took him this morning to school. And then I'm going to go take him to basketball practice. And then we got an early morning. I got to work at 6 tomorrow. So, all right, let's get to it. Okay, so I'm going to make my protein shake and kind of talk. Okay, I've been using this and I really, really like it. And it's a lot cheaper than what I had been using. Jeez, I'm having some big emotions today. I'm on some new medication and it's, I don't know, I think I'm on day 4 or day 5, I don't know. But I'm feeling a whole bunch of ways. It's hard to know what's real and what's not. Okay, so I bought this for Joe. He used to love it, and all of a sudden he hates it. Yeah, so I went on a run today, as you guys know. So I was feeling all wonky, and I usually feel better. Where is my fruit? Strawberry and bananas. So I heard you're not supposed to blend up bananas. It's something about the way you break open the sugars in it. Makes it weird. I don't know. We're still going to use it though. But the bananas settled to the bottom on this. Anyway, this tastes like a Wendy's Frosty. I'm missing my flaxseed. So running is something that I do when I am feeling stressed or I've got like just a lot of stuff going on in my head. What are some things? Now I do a lot of other things when I'm feeling stressed, and but they're usually not good, like doom scrolling or just sometimes my video games are okay too. What are some things that you guys do that are healthy when you need to get your brain to just calm down or shut up or whatnot? Okay, so I'm gonna mute this or turn the sound down while I'm gonna mute it while yeah, y'all get what I'm saying. See, it even looks like a Frosty. I think the banana is what gives it the Frosty taste. So I'll trick myself and eat it with a spoon so I feel like I'm eating ice cream. But that is my protein shake. Wanted to show you guys. I feel like I'm getting my age, which is okay. But let me show you these first. Jeremy got me, it was super, super sweet of him. He got me compression socks. I'm on my feet all day and I've been talking about needing them, and it was super sweet. I switched out, I put some new inserts into my insoles into my shoes. And I'll tell you what, they're not working, so I need a new pair of tennis shoes. But he got me these off Amazon. I'm not normally a heart person, but I like these will be cute because I need, I kind of like to have black. These are even cute too. I'm starting to like pink a little bit more. And I feel like there was another pair somewhere else, but they're probably dirty. Yes, and I'm glad I went in there to find it because I just forgot that I had like a crap ton of laundry to do. But then this was the other pair I wore them the other day. They are fantastic, but I think I was going to originally get them for myself, but he ended up surprising me with them, and I thought that was super sweet. It is like a rainy, dreary day, which I like it. That's my little inner goth girl, I think. I swear there is something big out in this river, which would make sense. I mean, we've got a, chemical plant right down the road, which that's probably just, anyway, I don't know that for a fact, but there's always like big stuff, it seems like, swimming out there. And Jeremy says it's like carp and that type of stuff that I guess the bottom feeders can get really big. Oh, but see, there's like a hole. I don't know if you guys can see that right there. What is that? I don't know anything about the actual river and how stuff goes and all the science behind it. So I'm sure there's probably a good explanation for all of it. That's probably just leaves and stuff. But in my little goofy mind, I'm making up. I'm like, oh, it's a giant anaconda. I know that's not, and I'm just being silly, so I hope nobody took me seriously then. But isn't this pretty? Oh, there's a bug on my window. Yeah, y'all can see I am super close to the river. So I probably should have started with, it's Friday, about 5 o'clock. Got my last cup of coffee. I don't normally have it this late, but I'm going to go to bed at about 9 o'clock tonight instead of like 6:30 like I did last night. But I don't have to get up at 3 tomorrow morning. I have to say, 3 o'clock has been working out for me. But last night, when I upload stuff from my phone to my editing software for YouTube, I can't do anything with my phone. And I normally play with my phone in bed, so that'll like keep me up for a little bit. It'll keep me distracted. And last night, like I laid down at 6:30 and uploaded stuff on my phone, so I set it down. I was like, okay, well, I'll get on it in a second. Next thing I know, it's 11 o'clock. Like, and I wake up and I'm like, oh my gosh, I gotta get ready for work. Then I was like, oh, it's only 11 o'clock. I've got 4 more hours to sleep. So I was well rested. But 3 o'clock's 3 o'clock, and 5 o'clock rolls around, and I've been on my feet all day. I'm pooped. But I did some grocery shopping. I didn't do a haul, but I got some really good deals. Joe and I stopped by Jeremy's work, and I got Jeremy some groceries. Kroger does 4 times the fuel points, and we just got a Boost membership too. We were able to get one. Anyway, I've never had a Boost membership before. There's a ton of crap on there. That's obviously not sponsored or anything. And I got mine for free. But like, I was not aware of all this stuff. So like with the Boost membership, you get 2 times the fuel points. Plus I got an additional 4 times the fuel points for Friday. And that's how Jeremy gets his gas. I don't use it for my little Honda because, oh gosh, you guys, here, hold on. It's a little barge, but there's a barge. The way it leaves that water, it's so pretty. Oh, that was really, I always enjoy watching the barge. It's kind of like trains, you never get tired of trains. At least I don't. I love trains. So does Joe. I have no idea what I was talking about. Oh, the Boost membership. Yeah, I did not know there was all this stuff that was like was such a good deal. It's kind of like the Walmart membership, so I don't know if I'll renew it when the time comes if I have to pay for it, but I like the fuel points. And I guess you get like 6 months free of a couple different subscriptions. But anyway, they don't need my advertising. They can do that on their own, can't they? So just to share a funny little story. It's not really even a story. I am bad, as you guys saw, to not leave a whole bunch of stuff in my trunk. But like, I will definitely grab everything as much as I possibly can just so I have to make one trip. So I guess at some point I have left my dressy biker boots in the trunk. I don't even remember the last time I wore them. They're super cute. I probably wore them with a dress or something. And a beard, a fake beard Joe had for his Noah costume at school. And they're just laying in the back of my trunk. Didn't realize it until after I had done a pickup the other day. I did break down and have to do a pickup, but I tell you guys, it was one of those days. Joe had an orthodontist appointment, and we had to do something else, so it was one of those days just running around. I had to work. I had worked, I'd been up since 3, so it was an okay time for pickup. Anyway, I'm like, oh my gosh. So I unloaded some groceries today that I got from work, and I was like, who knows? Anyway, so I thought it was funny. Yeah, biker boots and a Noah beard just floating around in the car. Anyway, I'd say they think I'm some kind of weirdo, but they'd probably be right. Not that I've ever done anything like that. I don't think I've ever worn a fake beard. Who knows? I've done enough weird Halloween stuff. You never know. But anyway, that was just a funny story I thought I'd share with y'all. Okay, so I inserted this in the middle of the video before. It's the same thing. So if it seems a little off, that's why it's just 2 different shots. So I hope you guys enjoyed my vlog. I know it's not very long. I was just kind of filming as I went. It was mainly just my days off. Today was obviously not my day off, and I worked the rest of the weekend. But I hope you guys enjoyed it. And I love y'all so much, and I will see you next on Wednesday.